the more Gen Z execs we have, the better. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sierra, and welcome to my side of the internet where we see what others do not. Or if you've seen my face before, then welcome back. Your internet cousin loves you. Again, another impromptu YouTube video. So I was actually really inspired by this comment. How do I put this? I don't really talk about it that much, at least publicly. Like, I feel like I talk about it more so on my Instagram because a lot of my entertainment industry peers from music, TV, and film, like, they follow me on Instagram. Whereas I feel like on TikTok and YouTube, like, I feel like I'm able to just reach more creatives that are, what's the best way I can put this? That are not in that industrial complex. I was really inspired because I realized that I really am in a very unique position. I'm a Gen Z exec, and I feel like I'm kind of just like becoming more aware of how important that representation is. I think when you work in entertainment, like, you're around execs all the time and you really don't see, you see like millennial execs or like execs that are like Gen X or boomers, like people that are older than you, but a lot of people that are usually like your age don't call themselves execs. Like, they'll be like, oh, like I'm a wannabe exec, or I'm an aspiring exec. But I've always claimed that very early on, like, no, like I'm already an exec. Like, and I realized that what I do is very unique because even though I'm still very connected industrially, and again, like, I want to just use the resources to help get that in order because not everyone that works in entertainment is bad. But I realized that I don't show my day-to-day, like, as a Gen Z exec. Because, like, what does that mean, right? Like, what does it mean to be a Gen Z exec? And I feel like there's a lot of people that have probably observed me on social media, like, okay, she says she has an agency and she says she worked in entertainment, but like, what does she do? Like, what does that everyday look like? I appreciate those who see what I do and want to know how to do that. And I want to be able to show you how to do that. Now, granted, I am a unique individual, so you can't be me. I'm gonna just clear that up. You cannot be me. There's only one Sierra. But I think that there's room for a multitude of Gen Z execs. And I think that it requires, though, a different mentality. Like, even now, because it's like some execs are TV execs, some are film, some are music, some are gaming. Like, it's always very, this is like the best way I can think about it. It's very segregated. You know what I mean? Like, it's very like, oh, well, I do this and I do that. And for me, it's like, well, I just work at the intersection between entertainment and technology. Like, I do all of it. Like, I've made virtual world video games before. I've worked with tech companies before. I've worked at labels. I've created multiple TV shows. I've done marketing campaigns and content. I've done, you know what I mean? So it's like when you do those things, even like on a creative educational standpoint, like, I love working with educational institutions. Like, I'm really passionate about that. I think learning can be fun and it doesn't have to be super boring. As someone who their senior year of high school had a 2.1 GPA, but then as soon as I got to college at a creative institution, I had a 3.6 my entire college career matriculation. That's why I think for me, like, I've learned so many lessons of what it really requires to be a Gen Z exec and not allow outside circumstances affect what you really want to do. Granted, I do have my moments. Like, I'm not perfect, but as a Scorpio moon, in honor of this Scorpio season, I do want to be a little bit more transparent about what my day-to-day looks like. And I say all this to say, I think I want to vlog or do like a week or a day in the life. I'm not too sure. Like, I want to just show y'all what it really requires because I think also there could be some misconceptions. Like, I don't think people think this of like, oh, she slept her way up to the top, because people who know me know abstinent, celibate. There's no action going on over here. Like, there's none of that. I want to show what it really takes and what it requires. Like, it's not a one-stop shop. It's not a one and done. Like, it does require a lot of work. And I just want to show my day-to-day. I want to show that it's possible. I feel like people get this idea and I feel not annoyed or bad, but I just sometimes always feel some type of way because I feel like people think that they need this, and this to get started or to like get things off the ground. And it's like, I promise you, you really don't. All you need is an idea of where you're trying to go and the internet. Like, that's really it. I think what's so interesting is like when I talk to people and they're just like in awe about what I do and just like, how are you doing all of these things? Like, how are you? It's like, granted, yes, like I'm 25 and I don't really care to go to the club. Like, I've experienced that in college. I experienced that actually in high school. Like, I'm cool off that. Like, the stuff that I'm doing at the club, which is listening to music, getting lit, and being on my phone, I could literally do that at home with people that I actually know and that I care about. And I'm just someone that's very protective of my own energy, my own space. And I think that one of the things that is just so important, especially now more than ever, is like keeping that space sacred. But in the same breath, like I don't want to say I'm gatekeeping my life, because I think there's just certain things that should stay private, but I want to see more Gen Z execs. Bottom line, like I want to see more. I should not be the only one. Granted, I'm the Gen Z exec, you know what I'm saying? But there should be more. And my intention, probably with my next video, will probably be, I think maybe like a week in my life, just so y'all could see, because I feel like a day in my life wouldn't be useful. Like, I feel like every day is so different, and I feel like maybe a week would just disclose that. So I'm just making this video to let y'all know that outside of my usual content, because again, in my first video, I told y'all like I'm just experimenting. Like, I'm seeing what's working, what's not on my YouTube, and I'm just being very honest and like documenting what is for me. I just want to be a vessel to show y'all again that it's possible. Like, that's really, I feel like that's my purpose in life. I feel like I'm so a lot of the stuff that I've gone through and a lot of the things that I continuously go through is for me to like tell y'all that like things are possible and there are ways to go through it. That's it. That's it. I love you guys. You guys are just like, I don't think you guys would know like how long it's been like just kind of working in the shadows and thinking that no one would want to see or like hear my opinion and or like be interested in like what I do like behind the scenes, and you guys have clearly proved me wrong. So I'm really excited, and I just appreciate y'all. Like, I love my side of the internet because I feel like it really is a safe space, and I feel like it's not no weird shit. Like, because you know some people on the internet be weird, and I don't do that weird shit. Like, I'll and like disappear. Like, I'll do that shit before I ever engage in a weird shit. But you guys are not weird, and I just appreciate you guys so much because that was definitely a big concern of mine. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Okay. Talk soon. Bye.